Hey fellers, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a look at a brand that I'm pretty familiar with, and that's the Sixleaf knives. And the Sixleaf knife here, this is a rattlesnake design. This one is in the SL-29, and it's actually the SL-29B, and they make an SL-29A, which has the same handle. But the blade shape as it comes out here, it kind of comes straight up here, and gives you one thing Rattlesnake does. He actually does a great job with getting use of the blade on there. So let's take a peek at this. A lot of people associate the Sixleaf knives, and that's not a bad thing. You're getting very good quality out of this. LTK, Love Them Knives, has tested this knife. It's advertised with titanium and CPM 20V steel, and his test showed it is real titanium. It is CPM 20V steel, and he got a 61.7 hardness, and that's really good. Tucson was doing their M390 back in the day, about 59, and you really should be getting 60 plus on these. This is very similar to your M390. CP20CV is US steel, M390 is your Australian. It's a bowler. So let's get into the knife. Well, upon first inspection, let's see, she is centered. I have had it back and off, and so you'll need to, it's a T8 screw. We do have T8 screws all the way around, milled titanium. Kind of a, I don't really like the pocket clip. You can pull out this way, but it was catching on my pocket. So thinking about possibly you got some, like a Civivi clip. The holes might line up, and then it'll bring it back all the way up here where the rollover is. Might be a little bit thicker. Titanium back spacer. We have some milled titanium here, an anodized collar, and then we have a small flipper tab. Oop. Always do that just to test you guys, and we'll take a look. And I kept on wondering, where have I seen this blade before? So it doesn't have all that many grinds compared to some other Tucson knives, but it's got this top wedge. It kind of reaches out almost like a bird's beak. It's got a little bit of a belly. It's kind of like a modified, shall we say, Warncliffe. It does have a steel insert. Might not be able to see it there. So when you can't really have titanium on steel for lockup. This is excellent. I like the deployment I can get for the finger deployment. The thumb, a little bit hard for me. One of that is I'm kind of reaching up and locking myself out. When it was loose, the blade drop was really good. So yeah, I think I'm locking myself out there. So let's take a peek. Still tight, still tight. Okay, really good ergos as far as I'm concerned, and you guys might see another knife I'm going to show you here in a second. So all right, so I'm like, where have I seen this knife before? I'll bring out a Tucson legend. You don't see this every day. The Tucson Maverick. This is an M390. Woo! It's a Tepe design, and it didn't remind me so much about the blade or anything. It was kind of this shape. I was thinking, no, that's not it. All right, what else we got? was it my Tucson TS-129? Well, part of that was the blade shape here. And I was like, close. Close. Oh, that's not it. Okay. These, by the way, are large knives. So we'll put this one away. And these two here are very much in the Tucson Hall of Fame. So I thought, well, what about, was it my, oh gosh, just lost the name of this CGRB. Razor Conico design. I don't like the finger deployment on this. Never have. CJRB. So, nope, not the same blade shape. Again, very popular. And then finally, whoo, the Kubi Vagrant. And I was like, that's it. That's the one where we have some similarities. So, Kubi Vagrant. This thing was one of Kubi's knives that never really dropped into the 40s. I think I still have, they were holding at $55, $56 for a long time. Just because I think they were selling. It's a Max Tuchuk design. And when we take a peek at the blades, I think it's very similar. Now, you can get a Kubi Vagrant in titanium for like 125 bucks, and this is 109 on Amazon. I'm gonna try to include a link. And when you know, we got titanium handles. We would have titanium. We'd have, I think, M390 and 20CV, and this 20CV was tested. It's good. So I like it. Think this would be a better steel, and it's a bigger knife. So if you like bigger knives, if you want to size up your, shall we say, Vagrant, this is what I think you're looking at. Grab yourself one of these. Go ahead. You can see how that flipper tab will catch. It has a nice drop. I haven't cleaned it up. I probably will take it apart, clean it up, and you want to Loctite your pivot, and it should be good to go. So anyways, my favorite method to deploy would be your finger method, and then you can see what happens with the flipper. That's a pretty heavy blade, you can just tell. That's why you're not kind of getting that snap. So with that, drop in my Easter egg for my traditional knife loving fans. Of course, this is a modern knife. This is a Rat 2, whoo, heard that, and a limited edition in what they call bone. And is it bone? No, it's nylon, but they call it bone because it's white. And these were produced, oh, I'm not sure, maybe 20, 21, 22, and they were, you can't find this today on the new market that I am finding. So gotta love a Rat. Okay guys, we're done.